you to help you to digest. So every single cells in your body, we have about 200 something 200 cells in your body. Each of the cell they have their specific function. You do the specific job. Like for example, in a factory, you have the GM. The GM function, general manager is take care of the whole factory. Your operation manager, your engineers, and then sometimes the operators, even the workers that sweeping the floor. Everybody is doing their job. The same thing also in our whole body. All the single cell, they have to perform their function. If one of it is not really functioning, then we start to get sick. So in order for the cell to function, we need something is called ATP. Adenosine triphosphate. The short form is ATP. It's basically the molecule unit of currency, or we call it, the layman call energy of cell. Chinese call it qi. What is this ATP for? Is to sustain the function of cell. The whole thing come back again, back to the cell and also its function. In order for your cells to function, the cell need to produce ATP, right? So how does our body produce ATP? How does this whole thing come from? Let's look at let's go back to the school time, whereby in our science, then we have this green bean. You put in the sponge, and you put in a bottle. One bottle, you have water, you have the green bean, and then but you hide it somewhere there's no light. And then maybe the other one, you have the green bean, but no water. And the other one, you have everything. And after 2 days and 1 week, what will happen? You see the sprout come out, right? The tauge come out. Those that exposed to sun and also water. So it means that photosynthesis happen, okay? In order to grow your grains or the sprout, you need water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. So that's how we get the food. That's how the farmers are doing the farming. And from the food, human being, you take in the food. Once the body get into your body, then they convert into glucose, right? So in our cell, again, come back, the cell, in order to produce energy, will take in the glucose, and then inside our cell, we have this mitochondria. The mitochondria is like our power plant. This is the unit. In one single cell, there are about 1,000 to 2,000 mitochondria. This is where it produces energy or produce ATP. So during the process of producing this ATP, our body also produce nitric oxide, NO, and also the reactive oxygen species. These two are explained later what are their function, and is very crucial for our health. Okay. So since this we talk about cell, we talk about ATP, and then the function, all this. So what factors actually affect the production of our ATP, or in other way, make it the low production? So first is the environment. Are you happy in your current environment? I think after the 1 year lockdown because of COVID, the the earth become greener and cleaner. But before that, you have all these smoke. Sometimes we get the free smoke haze from Indonesia. Sorry to mention that is from there. And the pollution from the factories, cars on the road, all these make the environment not better, make it worse. So this affect the low production of ATP, and at the same time is also our lifestyle. People today is not like 50 years or even 30 years ago, where a lot of people basically are farmers. Most people are working in factory, in offices. That you want to have a big house, you want to have driving a big car. So a lot of people working overtime, and before the sunrise, you already get in the office or the factory. When you get back, you don't see sunlight and a lot of stress. So this also affect the low production of ATP. And in the meanwhile, our diet. Nowadays, our food is not like last time when you were young. Okay, when I were young, I can say that. You don't have McD, you don't have KFC, all these fast food. And we don't eat a lot of junk food. But you look at the kids today, most of the food they are taking are junk food. Not only that, we ourselves also taking fast food. Sometimes, oh yeah, no time already, I simply grab the fast food. So these are the another factor, diet, that cause the low production of ATP. That means it affects our body function. So what does low ATP and high ATP, what is there any different? Or is it, wow, it's okay, no problem? Imagine if your body has low ATP, your body, your cell, all the cells in your body cannot produce enough energy for you. That means it means another way, your cell function is very low. So when the cell function low from outside, maybe you look a little bit sleepy. After sleep for 8 hours, you still feel like not enough sleeping. And inside, whereby you cannot see, your organ function is low. When the organ function is low, that is very very bad. Imagine your liver is not doing its job. Imagine your kidney also not doing its job. Those people who have this stomach problem, ulcer, stomach ulcer, they would know after taking some food, or they forgot to take breakfast in the morning. After 2 hours, they have this burp, they have this stomach bloating problem. So these are part of the low organ performance. In another way, after some time, it will cause the very, very serious problem, aging and also health problem. That's why nowadays you can see a lot of young people, 30 something, they already got high blood problem, they got diabetic, high sugar, and even high cholesterol. It's become more and more common. So these are caused by low ATP. If you have a chance to reverse it, that means you are a person, your ATP is very high. So it also gives you optimum cell function, optimum organ function, and I bet you can become more youthful, looks younger, 10 years younger than your peers, your friends, and energetic and healthy as well. So a very simple comparison of low ATP versus high ATP. So how to restore the production of ATP? If you say that, I say that ATP is so important. Basically, I always give people two simple solutions, which is very easy. The first one and very effective. The first one is, okay, leave aside all the environment problem, leave aside the food and also the diet and also your lifestyle. Go to the place whereby the orang asli are saying, go to the jungle, live in the jungle, leave your handphone at home, and you eat like them, you follow them. I'm very sure that will restore your production of ATP of yourself. But is it practical or not? Can we do that? Yes, maybe 0.01% people can do that, but not all. So I would say probably it's not so practical. I give you second option, which is using IM laser. So now we come back to the main topic. What is IM laser? IM laser is the 3-in-1 integration of cold laser technology with ancient, the Chinese 5,000-year acupuncture and the magnetic therapy. IM laser can restore directly and optimizing cell function within 30 minutes by increasing the energy or the ATP inside your body system. It's like instant noodle. You take 3-in-1 coffee, right? So IM laser, just imagine it's like that. And doctors from Canada, US, Hong Kong, and China, and many other countries, advanced countries, they are using cold laser for acupuncture treatment today. So it is the #1 natural and proven effective cell restoration therapy based on bioenergetics. So it is very simple. It looks like a watch. You can wear it on your hand. And how does IM laser works? First, right, you put it, there's a nasal line, you put it on your nose. By doing that, immediately you increase the effectiveness. you make the effectiveness 100 or even 200% much better than only wearing on the wrist. And many customers, especially the ladies, they don't like to put on the nose. So for me, it's very simple. After 6 months or 8 months, if I visit the customer, I bet you the hairline here, and then the eye bag, the pigmentation is still there. The moment they put in the nasal line, very fast, within 2 weeks, all these things disappear. So apart from that, that's a beauty. It protects our brain cells and also enhance all the nerve on our face. Because when you enhance the nerve, you can do the pulling. That's make you look younger from outside. That's outside. And second, the blood flows. You wear it on your left wrist. Left because you're near to your heart. Immediately, you reduce the blood viscosity. Blood viscosity, or people say the blood, this is very bad, right? And then second, enhance the production of ATP, I mentioned before, and also the production of nitric oxide and ROS, reactive oxygen species. A lot of people asking, oh, is it ROS is very important for us? Yes, of course, because the environment, our diet, our lifestyle will cause our body get a lot of these free radical. Free radical is the main factor that whereby it causes cancer. So the active oxygen species that can counter that. It can counter that. So IM laser in a way that it's also a very good device for cancer prevention. And nitric oxide. So nitric oxide is mainly for dilate your capillary, dilate your blood vessel, so that also clear the plaques inside your blood vessel. And by wearing on these what do you call it, radial artery, right? So all the 4 lights, the 4 laser light will shine directly and supply the photon into all your red blood cell will flow through your radial artery. So this is where it makes sure that all your body, the red blood cell, 100%, I'll say 100% will get the photons from that. And the other one, sorry, is the NAQUAN acupuncture point. The third light is shine on your NAQUAN acupuncture point. By doing that, you will stimulate 361 acupuncture point of your body. Imagine every day you are doing acupuncture when you are wearing the IM laser. That's why it also explains why it helps those people that have Parkinson and with this stroke patient, right? I have many stroke patients whereby after using 2 weeks those after they kena stroke between 2 weeks within 2 weeks they use sometimes after 2 weeks they can walk already, and then some are 6 months, some are over a year they are able to walk like normal people. When you look at them, you don't know that they are suffered from stroke before. And the third one is the magnet. There are 2 magnets on the side of the laser light. Okay, these 2 magnets is to enhance further the circulation of our blood. So that means that after you wear for 30 minutes, the lights already stop. You can just wear it on your wrist, and it will help you to continue promote the blood circulation. So it's simple as easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay. And how does this thing work? Just the lights. What are these lights? You call cold laser. When people heard about laser, laser is normally hot laser is for cutting. And let's say we are exposed to hot laser, it will damage our cell. No? But cold laser, the opposite of hot, cold is for repairing. It actually get from this 650 nanometer wavelength of the light energy. In the morning sunlight, if let's say some drizzling, then we see rainbow, right? So the red light is the 650 nanometer wavelength. So we simulate that. Okay, we simulate, we put it in the unit, and using laser technology, because by using laser technology, it can penetrate into our body 5 to 6 centimeter. This will make it very effective, because there are people who are asking, hey, Mr. Yo, if every day early morning, before after the sunrise, I go jogging, I go morning walk, then I also can absorb a lot of these 650 nanometer wavelength. Yes, correct. You absorb is mainly on your level on your skin only. You need very long time to penetrate from the skin to your flesh and then go in your bloodstream. So, but using IM laser, the laser technology, immediately they switch it on, your body receive the photon already. So that is how it works. Why we want to use this laser technology. So okay, so if you're using it 2 times a day minimum, during this COVID time, I'll suggest 3 times a day plus the laser. Yeah. So what are the benefits do I get? You may ask, what are the benefits do I get? First, you can restore your cell function. We explained before, you cause a cell growth, cell repair, and also the cell absorption. You make your organ function much better, and you look younger also. And second thing, increase the metabolic activity. This is very important. A lot of people, they go and take a lot of nutrition, they take a lot of supplement. You are sometimes you are not very sure whether your cell can perform the metabolic activity or not. The very important part of the metabolic is detoxify. After you use IM laser, immediately your body is doing the detoxified function. This one we can bet you. Normally when we have a customer whereby when we do this, we call it live blood test. When they later I'll show you the red blood cell is split up on 1 unit by unit. After they use IM laser, immediately 30 minutes. If they do another time for the live blood test, you see all their red blood cells crumple together. So a lot of people is like my this body become worse. The function is worse. It's not this because of a toxin. When there are too many toxins come out from all your body cell, your liver is not fast enough to filter away all these toxins. Just sit down for a while, drink some water. After another 30 minutes or 1 hour, you do the same blood test. Don't need to wear the IM laser. Then you see your blood cluster open up for you. So detoxification, IM laser is very, very good for that. And accelerate healing process. If let's say you got a cut or you got a muscle hurt or anything, you can use the 4 bar immediately intensity. You just do the target treatment. It helps to accelerate the healing. And anti-inflammatory, this is very, very useful. I want to mention, especially at this moment, at this COVID time. If tonight, middle of the night, you wake up, you feel that, wow, uneasy on your throat. So what you do, you either set 3 bar or 4 bar, the whole unit you put on your throat here. Next morning, I can guarantee you, the whole thing gone, back to normal. And stimulate nerve function. This is very crucial. A lot of people, sometimes you feel that the hand numb. A lot of people, the control of the movement is not so smooth. IM laser is able to stimulate your nerve function. By using that, you see the numbness gone, and then you become more and more active. And some people, they can't even close their hand one, so this will help. And of course, pain reduction. This is very useful. When you get a sprain, you feel pain, you do a 4 bar. Like that. Last week, I have a lawyer friend. Somehow when he walked down the staircase, he got sprain on his ankle. So the problem is, sometimes people forgotten, they got IM laser can do for that. So what happened is he didn't use. After 2 days, then he called me and said, hey, come on, why not you do the target treatment? He was at the office on Monday morning. So So simple as that. Just do the whole day, and in the evening, he's able to walk already. Okay. All right. This is what I mentioned about just now. These are live blood tests. On the left, you see all the red blood cell joined together, clumped together. When the red blood cell is in this condition, what happened? Lack of oxygen. Because if the red blood cell on the right hand side, the after one, after treatment, is open up one unit, one red blood cell can carry 4 oxygen. So it's very, very clear. The left and the right one, you're very sure. The left side one, before treatment, you are at the condition of lack of oxygen. You know, scientists have already proven, those people, they have Alzheimer's, those people, they have Parkinson, is due to the brain cell is lack of oxygen. So 30 minutes later, right, immediately your red blood cell is open up. And for a healthy person, you use once in the morning, it will last about 8 to 10 hours. So this is how effective it is. IM laser. It's a immediate function. I have a, no, I don't want to mention that. This. Okay. So this is another benefit that you can see between 30 minutes on the IM laser after using. And how about, okay, on the left is a patient that we have this shin splint on the right leg. The tomography, you look at the tomography on this one, you can see the yellow and also orange color. This is inflammation, pre-treatment, before treatment. After 40 minutes with laser therapy, and after 24 hours, you can see the inflammation is missing. And on the right hand side, this is the patient with kidney stone removed. The kidney stone removed. After even the kidney stone removed, you see definitely because of operation, you have inflammation. Just 24 hours, it helps us in very, very fast to remove the inflammation. Okay. Clinical study, okay, and proven that by using IM laser, the first thing is the restoration of the ATP, and it helps us to restore 8 major body systems: our immune system, cardiovascular system, antioxidant system, structural, reproductive, digestive, and energy system, hormone, endocrine system, and also our nervous system. These are basically the 8 major systems of our human body. So when you are able to restore these 8 major systems, it also help to improve 80 types of our health issues. I will go into that later. I'll show you what are the 80 types of health issues. Okay, these are the one. Acne, allergy. The acne is very fantastic. I always tell the mother or father, if whenever I visit them, I saw if let's say the son or daughter, they have pimples, 1 week, I can bet you 1 week, definitely 1 week, they use even once a time, the acne is so gone. And this is the one that I can tell them, okay, you can stop medication. Apart from that, all the other issues like high blood, diabetic, don't stop the medication. Yeah, okay. And second page, you can see all pain, edema, sinus, stroke, and then you notice something, snake bites. One of the customers asked me, wow, is it so good as snake bite? I use IM laser to sign away. No, not like that. Please go to hospital first. Then only you use the IM laser. And also the other one, the third page, eczema, the main problem, ED, obesity, wrinkles, and all these are based on this book, the Laser Phototherapy, Clinical Practice and Scientific Background by 2 doctors. This is not something like I say, you say, or he say. It's based on this book, which is researched by 2 doctors. and it is proven that it can help the above 80 type of illnesses. Okay, then since this is something electronic, all these gadget, is this safe or not? Will it cause any side effect? Okay, don't worry, no. The answer is no. First, this is under Euro standard. It's a medical device class 3R, home use. And second, we have this US patent number. And third, this is ISO 13485. ISO 13485 is a quality assurance for medical device. As you know, you drive past the factory, you see ISO 9002, 9001. These are the basic quality assurance for normal manufacturing. For 13485 is mainly for medical device. All the hospital use equipment are medical device. It's not the health device. Health device, you don't need to do clinical trial, no need to do clinical reports. For medical device, you need that. And all the parts, all the components used in IM laser fit into medical device requirement. Number 5, we have gone through the stringent test, 10,000 hours test with the coherent wavelength of 650 nanometer. That means that 10,000 hours, the lights, the wavelength is very stable, 650. So 10,000 hours is 1 day, you use 1 hour, it can last you 27 years. It's too long actually. So your whole family, maybe 4 or 5 years is good enough. And again, in Malaysia, we have this GDP MD, good distribution practice for medical device. You need this license to sell into the market. Okay. And 2019 April, we got this Geneva International Invention Medal. We got the silver medal. This is to prove that the IM laser is a very, very effective device, whereby we went to this world-class international exhibition, we can obtain this silver medal in the health category. It's proven that the product is effective. Okay, this is the certificate. The ISO 13485 and also the EC certificate of conformity. And in the factory, you also need this certification of a medical device. And in Malaysia, we actually obtain the medical device cert from our MDA, Medical Device Authority. On the left-hand side, this is what I mentioned, GDP MD just now. So, okay, and that's the short introduction for our IM laser tonight. And the price is 3,008. The retail price is 4,008. You actually get a 1,000 discount already. So IM laser, you have one IM laser. It's like you are bringing the 2 doctors into your home. The Chinese Singsay and also the medical practitioner. So 7 day, 24 hours, taking care of you and also your family. Okay. All right. I think all right. That's the 7th generation. Okay. That's all for my sharing tonight. So I would like to leave past the time. Oh yeah, I don't have a host today. Okay, so that's all for tonight, our sharing. So do you have any question? So now is the Q&A time. If you've got any question, you can just ask. Probably I can help you to answer your question, either on illnesses or how to use. Or you can also type on the chat area. So hello.
Hi, Yo. I got one question, Yo. Probably you
Hi,
can help me
Linda.
to.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay. I have a customer today complaining that using IM laser for 1 year already.
Yeah.
She was doing things like arthritis, her hand numb, finger numb. So she said she diligently use it every day, twice a day, and the problem is still there. Okay. And I
Mm-hmm.
asked her whether she drinks a lot of water or not. She said she follow instruction accordingly. She wants to know why uh, there is no result for her. How would you
Mm.
normally handle? How would we normally handle such case?
Okay.
Maybe you can shine some light. Yeah.
Her problem is the numbness on both hands.
Yes. Fingers.
So, does he know what is her main problem? Is it because of the spinal issue or
No, I asked her to go and seek medical checkup, but she hasn't go for medical checkup yet.
because I did met with a lady, huh? She got this spinal issue, those spinal crooked one. So
Mm.
sometimes if due to that, for that particular one is due to that she's been using it about 8 months. So the numbness still there. It only improved, it didn't go off. So eventually she told me because the spinal is not straight, it's S-type already. So in this case,
Oh.
the main problem is not solved. No matter how we use IM laser also, it will not help to solve the numbness problem. So for that one, there are only two ways I can suggest. Either go for operation, which is very risky, or they look for some, go and look for some professional girder, which is very expensive, no? So that will help like support the upper part of the body. Yeah. So we really need to know the root cause. So normally if a person they have numbness due to cholesterol issue, if they are using it 2-3 times a day and drinking water, drink a lot of water, very disciplined, by right after 1 year, this issue should be solved. Yeah. So where is the lady staying?
Gelugok, Penang.
Gelugok. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Gelugok nearby.
Yeah,
Can
you can
always
go and
visit
visit her.
her.
Yeah,
Can
I
always
told her
visit.
I'll come by and sit. I told her that I
Mm,
will bring a customer, a friend
mm,
who has more
mm,
serious issue than her, and yet
mm.
it does help. Then she said, "What for? It helped her, but didn't help me. What for you bring her? Also no point. No point." She told me like that.
Mm. It's okay because I need to understand further her condition. Right.
Okay lah. One day we go and see her lah.
We have even much more cases which much serious one.
Yeah,
And
that's why I told
normally,
her. Yeah, even sitting on wheelchair, people also
mm,
can what? She says it works on other people but doesn't work on her. You see.
and another thing that is very concern me is when a person is using this medical device, at one hand they're using, at the other hand they're telling themselves, "Ayo, tak boleh one." I met one lady, ayo, I tell you, she's in KL. She's been using 1.5 years. 1.5 years, to be very honest, she keep on complaining. At the beginning, at first I told her, you got to use it. Give yourself 3 months. After 3 months, the condition doesn't improve. No, serious. Because we went to visit her with my wife. And after 1 year, 1.5 years, the whole thing still the same. Eventually, the cousin sister told us, she is the person very negative. Whatever things she use, the first thing in her mind is, other people can, I cannot. So I'm like a psychologist. I need to counseling her, no, help her, talk to her. She call me even 11:30 midnight, calling, couldn't sleep lah, all these. Yeah, I say, hey, come on, you need to tell yourself it's going to work for me. Just tell yourself. You say, I am healthy. Just tell yourself. So a lot of these problems sometimes is psychosomatic. This is the cases where I'm very, very concerned, because sometimes we don't really know the customer for this particular case. Only after the cousin brother also, no, the cousin sister also cannot tahan. She got to know that the cousin sister called me at even 11:30 at night. Then eventually she told me she got some problem on this. So you see, this is very, very important. When you switch the thinking, you tell yourself this is going to help. And after not long also 4-5 months, you start to see result. So
yeah, I did told her that you believe that this thing work, and I did told her.
yeah.
I said you have to believe, that this thing work, and if you have negative thoughts about it, it won't work for you. I did told her.
And then the numbness sometimes is they need to go and look for this like the what Chris Leong or what these type of people. Sometimes some dislocate, misplacement, all these okay, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Right. Thanks for your question. Okay. Any more question or anything you like to ask? I hope just now the way I answer it helped you also, in case your customer really complain, especially diabetic patient. A lot of old men, orang tua, 老人 they don't like to put the nasal one. I have many customer, the old man. After 1 year, the sugar level don't really improve. Come to the end, the problem is just simple. They don't want to put the nasal line. So I told them, okay, very simple. Just try 2 weeks. If no result, then you let me know again. So if a customer or a patient, they have been using IM laser for 1 whole year, in case their sugar level didn't drop and you notice that the biggest problem is the laser line, just ask them to put the laser line. 2 weeks, sure see result on. All right. How can IM laser help thyroid patient? Okay. If the patient has a thyroid, you just wear on your wrist and also the nostril. Don't do target treatment because thyroid, there are 2 types scheme. You have these hyper, and then you have the hypo type. Sometimes you put direct treatment, it will cause some effect. They don't feel very comfortable. So I have quite a lot of the thyroid patients. They just wear on the wrist and also the nasal. You can go to my Facebook. My Facebook page, I have a few thyroid patients. But thyroid is not an easy issue. No, a lot of customers after 1 week they see some result. But then after 3 months, they feel the thyroid is still there. No, then they will start to have doubts already. Say, how come the whole thing never get over or whatsoever? So again, these are mainly endocrine system and also the hormone imbalance. You really need time to balance it out. Okay, I just tell you my case. I'm a person last time before using IM laser, I get sick easily. I get flu. So every 1-2 months, I'll go and see doctor because of sore throat and also flu. So much so that to prevent that, then I found out that cabbage is very good. So every day, because I'm doing sales, I make sure I'll take cabbage during lunchtime. So after some time, you're taking the same food, repeat for years. After 3-4 years, I start to have thyroid. So when I have this problem, luckily that time I went for the blood test. So the doctor is very good. The doctor said, "Are you taking cabbage every day?" I said, "Yes." So stop taking that and change your diet. So the doctor asked me to take seafood we sell every day, like crabs lah, prawns lah, clams lah. Wow, 3 months, for 3 months, I was quite concerned. I said, "Hey doctor, after 3 months I get high cholesterol, how?" He said, "Don't worry, high cholesterol due to this is very easy to handle. Thyroid will be very bad. Because after you start taking medication, probably you need to take for your whole life." So I changed my eating habit. I don't take the same food every day. So if the patient, they got thyroid problem, we need to understand what are their eating habit and their diet also. Okay, is that okay for you, Kim? Right. Oh, we have our specialist here, no? Our Mr. C. We learn a lot from him how to treat this glaucoma. Okay. Brother and sister in Ventros, do you have any question? It's about 9:20 now. So if no more question. Oh, how does it help glaucoma? Okay. Yeah, but Mr. C, he speak Hokkien, Mandarin. Okay, glaucoma basically for beginning, if the patient they have glaucoma, initially you just let them use put on the wrist and also the nasal on the nose. That's good enough. Just let them to get used to it, and then after some time they can put this nose, this pad. You just put it here. The laser line, instead of putting in your nose, you put it here, or we call it the area, the third eye. Right. So eye laser is very good for glaucoma. I have customer with OKU IC due to glaucoma. OKU IC means tak boleh nampak, buta already, blind already. So after using for 3 months, 4 months, one day we went to Raja Uda, eat bak kut teh. Wow, fantastic. From far, he called me. I thought that his wife told him I came already. Actually, he can see. But of course, it's not the serious whereby the nerve are already broken. No? If let's say the nerve is weak, definitely it can help. If the nerve already broken, sorry, I think it's not able to repair. So normally for glaucoma patient, the doctor will ask them to do injection on the nerve, all these. Okay. Can one use target treatment on cyst? Okay. Cyst, if let's say is not cancerous, it should be all right. Yeah. But then sometimes, if let's say if they have not gone through the test, blood test, or sometimes we call it what, biopsy. So try not to lah. If you know it's just cyst, then it's okay. Target treatment. Yeah. The only one we are very concerned is cancer. We have customer we have cyst. You go to my Facebook page again, you can see the testimony of that lady. In fact, for the benefit of all the ladies, to check whether is cancerous or not. It's very easy. You suddenly press. So if let's say you press the lump is a very soft one, it can move to left, move to the right. Normally these are okay. If it's a little bit hard, then we are quite concerned. If let's say when you press, you feel pain and it doesn't move at all, like batu, and normally these are cancerous. So last time we attended the seminar by, I can't remember the lady, this cancer. Must ask my wife, what is that NGO society already? They did talk, they did teach all the ladies how to check on all this. If you are using IM laser, and also you are taking our CV8, CV8 can see or not at the back, CV8 is proven, no? You have a US patent, it can cure and also prevent cancer. So use a lot of IM laser. IM laser can help our cell to generate what do you call it? RS. Yeah. This one will fight, neutralize the free radical, and CV8, the ginseng, the wild ginseng. Wild ginseng itself is proven, clinically proven, can cure and treat cancer. Okay. How about lung cancer? Wow. Okay, if a patient they already confirmed cancer, I would recommend they use CV8. They consume CV8. Yeah. CV8, first, the wild ginseng, clinically proven, can cure, and also we have the US patent number, cure and also prevent cancer. And then we have the sea buckthorn, we have the aronia berries, and also the pomegranate. All these three fruits are very high in the antioxidant. So this one will have a very good chance to treat the cancer. Lung cancer and also liver cancer got to act very fast, because lung cancer and liver cancer sometimes cannot last more than 3 months. My good friend just passed away due to lung cancer last month. He caught the problem in year, I think, 2019. But the problem with friends, when we talk to them, they some friends they trust us, some friends they say, no, they rather go for the traditional chemotherapy. So very sad to see him struggle throughout the whole treatment. He lost weight and become very, very skinny. So I also feel very sad because we can't go to KL to pay the last respect for him. Yeah. So Kim, cancer, as far as cancer is concerned, I would suggest that they try our CV8. In fact, I do a research, CV8 for cancer patient one day, if they take 4 or 5 packets, it's still the cheapest in the market. It's still the cheapest. Yeah. But don't tell me you go and eat ling teh, all these, okay? And we are very confident because we got the US patent number. Yeah. It's not he say, I say, or just some testimonial. But of course, if let's say the cancer is already stage 4 and already attack all the organs, then very hard unless miracle happens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Is CV8 hippie? Some people have hippie bodies. I'm one of them have hippie bodies. Yeah, so initially when I start taking, I also a bit scared. Like if let's say you are a little bit worried about this, then try to take half a packet first and drink more water. And many customers, husband and wife, taking half initially. Now they are taking it every day. Steve, hi Steve. Can you spell the name of the product? Which product you mean? Do you mean the one that I mentioned, the CV8 or what? Can you? Okay. You look at the screen. I move aside. This is the product. Cell Vitality. Actually, it looks like egg, but it's a infinity. You ask, please ask your upline. I'm sure he or she know what is CV8. If not, then you go up to your diamond. And good news, ladies and gentlemen, good news for this month. You know that if you purchase an IM laser or you purchase one set of our CV8, after that you buy another set or two sets CV8, you get a free laser comb. The laser comb will cost you about 1,000 ringgit. And laser comb very good for grow your hair growing. In you go internet, you search, there are a lot of these hat for growing hair. One laser what they call it, whole laser hat. Is CV8 a supplement for cancer? It's not supplement. Okay, CV8 you can take it as a food, right? Even during the chemo, during the radiotherapy, the cancer patient still can consume. It's not like some other supplement you buy from the market, because inside CV8 you have the very good ingredient, or we call it this wild ginseng, 野山人参wild ginseng. So you're actually taking 80 years old wild ginseng. You're taking wild ginseng because it's formulated. We have wild ginseng, we have Sibakton. Sibakton, you know this Genghis Khan, the Mongolian, when he conquered the whole world, he said he's able to conquer the world until Europe because he got three things. Number one, the army, very strong. The second thing is the discipline. The third one is Sibakton. Sibakton, he called it king of desert. So, and then you have this Aronia berries. Aronia berry is the king of berries. And the third one is pomegranate, 石榴啊. Steve, is that okay? Am I answer your question? Okay, it's 9:30, gentlemen. Yes, Steve. Pomegranate is also in the CV8. Let me see. Let me check my screen. I try to look for the CV8 slide, and I can show you. You can check my screen. Okay, let me share screen for you, Steve. Okay, let me share my screen. Share screen. Okay. Okay, CV8. Can you see the screen now? Right, we have the ginseng here. Ginseng. We have ginseng, and wait, let scroll, because this wild ginseng. Okay, the main ingredient is wild ginseng. The screen a bit slow. All right, and then the three more main ingredients inside. This one we call the Sibakton. Sorry, the screen So can you see the screen now? Then you have sea buckthorn, aronia berries, and pomegranate. The sea buckthorn, 沙棘果, Chinese called 沙棘果, sea buckthorn. Then aronia berries, and the third ingredient, the fourth ingredient, sorry, the pomegranate. So all these four formulate together and become the CV8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Steve, if let's say you don't really understand, you can call me after the meeting. All right. So you are actually buying four things, so in four kings, king of herbs, kings of desert, king of berries, and also king of fruits. You are buying four kings in one packet of CV8. Imagine how valuable. So how good it is. And for your information, the Korean scientists, they also found out that there are two active ingredients in the sea buckthorn can inhibit COVID-18, COVID-19, COVID-18 pula. Yeah. So now the cases in Malaysia is so high, 4,000, 5,000. If you go out very often, you are very concerned, you're a bit worried, just take one packet of sea buckthorn a day. It really helps. Yeah. And especially this month, let's say you are buying one set of CV8, 6 free one, and then you can buy another two, very low price, 450. So if you are a member, you got a rebate of 600 ringgit some more. So it's worth to take precaution now. Time to boost our immune system. Not only ourselves, take care of our whole family. Last year, when the school is still open, I let my daughter take every day the CV8, but of course not one packet now. She's only 16. So that time I will take 40 ml because it's 60 ml, and then she took the 20 ml. Yeah. Steve, CBA is in the liquid form. It's in the liquid form. Yeah. It's in liquid form. Tastes very good. You like it. Yeah. Because I think the smell of the pomegranate and also the sea buckthorn make it taste very good. Okay. Again, is it sour? Yeah, little bit, sedikit sahaja, little bit. Yeah, little bit, and then little bit sweet. Yeah, smell very good. Where are you staying? I give you one packet lah. You try, then you know how it tastes. Wow, how much is the sugar content? People with gastric can drink. Can. My sister got gastric problem. She's taking that. So Tan, I cannot answer you how much is the sugar content. Yeah. These are all natural, no added sugar, no added preservative, because sea buckthorn itself is a preservative. So Steve, yes, gastric patient people can take. Yeah, but of course try not to take empty stomach. Have some food, then you take the these CV8. Yeah, correct, Joe. There's no added sugar. All these are in original form. That's why it helps the diabetic patient. CVA is very good for diabetic patient. And the whole product is produced and packed in Korea. Packed in Korea. We didn't bring in bulk and then pack in Malaysia. That will affect the quality of CVA. So it's fully packed, vacuum packed in Korea. The manufacturer and also Ventros company want to make sure it's in a very good condition. Yes, Steve, it is made in Korea. It's a Korean ginseng. 80 years Korean ginseng. Steve, you want to understand more, you please take note of our meeting, because there are many times we also say in Mandarin and also in English about this CVA product. It has been launched since last year. Okay, well, if any more question? Website for CVA, yeah, you go Ventros website. Or you try to get the presentation material. You can get the presentation material from your upline. Yeah. If you can't get, then you let me know. We do have some pamphlet. We do have some printing materials for that also. Okay. Any more question? Steve, you can call me later if let's say you couldn't find any help from the introducer. All right. So I assume there's no more question. So it's almost 9:40 now. So good night, everyone. And also thank you very much for your participation. And wish you 恭喜发财. And see you again next Wednesday. Our GM Andrew is going to give another talk on the 40 car, I think, next Wednesday. Then after that, next Friday is a holiday. Oh yeah, someone sent some of the content of the CVA. And again, thank you very much and good night, everyone. Bye. So you can switch on your screen and say bye to everyone, or you can just type. Okay, thank you and good night. Good night, Steve, Kim. Good night. Yeah, Vincent, Linda. Yeah, yeah. 恭喜发财，恭喜发财 Evelyn. Yeah, 大家发财呀。
Thank you, Kenneth.
Lisa, Happy New Year. Yeah, thank you. Deslin, yeah, bye bye. Good night. Hi, Rebecca. 恭喜发财呀。Our gold diamond. And,
Yeah,
Mr.
thank you,
Sok.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Rebecca.
you. Yeah.
Cannot meet up, so many weeks already. We meet
Yeah.
up at Pasar Malam, okay? Those who want to meet up, let's meet up at Pasar Malam. Not the only
Not
place
Malam.
we can meet up is Pasar Malam. Some of them are saying you cannot have this low sang but you can have this what do you call that lok lok at Pasar Malam.
Ôi,
Jim cannot, Jim I
停下
cannot
来，
find the
就是
KK
啊，他
sorry
臭
Jim.
是吧？他臭人呢，他不知道，
Hi 主持人，
臭啊！
好主持人 OK
茶面話買好啊，做啊，食屎咯！哎呀，他臭人啊！
OK then
哎
I'll
呦，
end the meeting now
哎呦，
here.
叫我
Yeah,
别
good
急
night and 恭喜發財 Happy New Year and keep healthy, keep safety
，hello，
and also wealthy in
喂
Ventrust.
啊
Good night everyone.
啊，
Bye.
冇嚇，嚟你講下。